Good morning. Welcome to Harcum Holistic. Quintel Harcum. This is the beta episode. That's episode 0 from my new Harcum Holistic channel. I am shooting here in my car because I haven't had time to sit down and plan a day to shoot content and things like that. But I want to just get to contenting, so I'm here. I figured, since I can't figure out a day, one thing's for sure, two things for certain, I'm gonna hop in this car and I'm gonna drive over to my cafe. So I figured I'd just record in the car on the way to my cafe. It's a quick drive, doesn't take long from my house. It's a real smooth drive, and one day I'll show you guys, but it's a scenic route. I'm driving through a park and all that stuff. So it's pretty nice. I'm always kind of in a good mood when I'm driving. Normally I'm listening to an audio book or something on some other kind of YouTube, some kind of YouTube goodness, right? And I want to contribute to YouTube, right? So I need to get the contenting, so I'm putting it out here, just recording in my car, sharing my morning thoughts. We might call this some morning thoughts car series or something like that, because that's when it's going to normally go down. I don't always go early in the morning, but today I'm opening the cafe. It's like 6:45, so I have a plant-based health cafe and juice bar, and I am developing content and a service, digital coaching, digital products and coaching as a plant-based coach, diet and lifestyle coach, right? I've been plant-based for 10 years. I've been learning how to build my own course online like a whole lot of other people, and I know what I got to offer, so I'm ready to get to it. And I want to start contenting more. If you go to my Instagram at Harcum Holistic, you can find, me sharing information and insights on plant-based diet. It's done well for me over the last 10 years. It's done great for me, actually. Keeps me feeling good, feeling and looking younger than I am. That's based on what other people say, not just what I think. I know how my body feels, and I'm gonna just put it out there because I like to say it. I'm trying to put 120 on the board. Like, I really want to live through a whole century, so I want to live to 120. So I'm trying to take care of myself. Lately I've been just really trying to master and focus how I eat and when I eat. So just like really kind of timing my meals better. Like, I eat the right things, but sometimes I may eat a little bit too much, or eat at times of the day where it's really messing with my energy. Lately I've been really been realizing anytime I eat something like some kind of dessert, like I normally don't eat after 8, but I might have like a little bit of a dessert after 8 o'clock. And when I wake up, no matter what time I go to sleep, even if I go to sleep, in a good enough time after I digest my food, my stomach hurt when I wake up. And it's not like I gotta throw up or something. It's just, actually feel like my abs are tight, like I was doing crunches or something. It's weird, but those are the things that I'm working on for myself. But as far as like adopting a plant-based diet and using it to manage my weight, lose weight, gain weight, I've done all that on the plant-based diet. Boost my energy, increase my vitality. I've done all that on the plant-based diet. And so I want to be able to share and help others do the same thing. Even, reduce risk of, like chronic disease and things like that. I can help people with that, just eating the right foods that lower your blood pressure, foods like beet that bring nitric oxide to your blood, and get more oxygen to your blood. Sharing things like that is really helpful for a lot of folks. And I used to be a teacher in a whole nother lifetime ago. I was a summer school teacher for like 3 years, and then I was a long-term sub. So I'm very familiar with how to use curriculums and stuff like that. And I was the team captain on the basketball team, not because I was the best player, but because I could communicate best from the coach to the rest of the team, kind of assemble the guys. So I feel like those are things that kind of all added up to me deciding to become, a nutrition, diet, lifestyle coach, right? In 10 years, it's like, that's not something to sleep on, man. 10 years, I figured a whole lot of things, and I really want to help people avoid the whole lot of mistakes that I made as I adopted a plant-based diet and lifestyle. Now, I will say it wasn't as difficult for me to make the switch. Like, learning how to do it well is one thing, but just not eating meat was, I gradually built up to that because I stopped eating pork in college. I stopped eating beef like a year or two after college, so then I went on quite a few years only eating poultry and fish, and then all I had to do was eliminate poultry and fish. So it took some time before I got there, but I always knew in my mind that I wanted to go vegetarian or vegan because it just felt more natural to me. I didn't grow up eating a lot of steak and red meat and things like that, so that was no big deal. And it just felt like, I don't know, it just made me feel it was more in line and in tune with just how I move and how I live. Like, if it come down between me and an animal, like if this is a straight up, you know, like prehistoric caveman type stuff, and I gotta eat, of course, you know, that animal's going down. But I can choose if I want to, if I need to harm an animal for me to survive, and I don't. So there's that. You know, my empathy for all of the things in the world is to the point where I feel like I don't need animals to survive. But also, you know, red meat isn't all that. Meat itself just isn't great. Seafood, I mean, a lot of sea animals eat trash and waste. Like, they literally scavengers, shrimps, shrimp, crabs, you know, they eat shit. They're like the roaches of the sea. Like, why do I want to eat that? I don't want to consume that. So, you know, I'm cool and all that stuff. And then plant-based, just, you know, it just works for me, man. I always felt like I had something pulling me towards being some type of healer in my life, and I don't talk about that much, because when I hear someone use the word, I understand the gravity that comes along with that, being a healer, a medicine man, or, you know, something like that. That's a big responsibility, you know, for the community or the village. I think in terms of like way back in the day when they were just like the healers, like the town or the village healer or medicine man or woman. So so I started diving into Queen Afua's books, Woman Heal Thyself, Man Heal Thyself, and it's a third one. And then I got into like medical medium, if anybody's familiar with medical medium. He talks a lot about, I don't know the guy's actual real name, but he did a lot of research on just how to heal your body with plant-based foods. He got a whole, you know, book on celery, liver detoxing, just detoxing in general. I got like 3 or 4 books from the medical medium volumes. They've been great, and they've helped me, you know, along my journey, and they helped me along with building out my cafe. So the thing about my plant-based cafe is called Good Part and Company. So we just focus on cold pressed juice. The business is built on cold pressed juice. So cold pressed juice, smoothies and bowls, right? Quick service food items, healthy options that can get people like really good healthy food in a hurry, right? So we don't make foods and, you know, stuff like that. We could expand to that, but right now we just focus on smoothie bowls, smoothies, cold pressed juice, wellness shots, you know, little snacks that may go along with it. For a while we sold vegan bagel sandwiches, and that was kind of like a spin-off business. I'll talk about that in another episode. But medical medium, we had our own little library in our store for customers to come in. Like our original store was like straight up cafe vibes, so you could sit in, hang out, get on the Wi-Fi, read the books. We had what I call the Good Part University. So we had some medical medium books, Queen Afua, Chinese medicine, essential oils, those types of things that get people more into the benefits and understanding of a holistic diet and lifestyle. Here at my new cafe is in partnership with Johns Hopkins University. If anybody's familiar with Johns Hopkins, like, come on now, Johns Hopkins is a big deal in the medical field. And I'm not against medicine, right? But I'm more in preventive mode. So if I don't have to be taking medicine, I'm not trying to take medicine, right? And if I can just get straight to the actual remedy, which is like essentially from a plant, I'll go there first. But Hopkins has done wonders around the world for medical research, facilitating medical care. It's a really big deal, man. So of course I took that partnership. I actually won it. I earned that partnership, but we'll talk about that in a later episode. But anyway, my new cafe, we don't have the library access because the cafe is actually inside a new gym development, right? So we're inside the gym. We don't have kind of like the small, cozy, intimate cafe vibes like I did before. So now it's more like a big open lobby space. And then we got the actual kitchen and cafe where we make the juice and all that good stuff. So we don't have the books there, but the overall vibe is still there, right? People know they can't buy dairy. They're not buying any meat products from us or anything like that. All plant-based, oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk. I don't even use soy milk. I don't hate soy milk or anything, but it's not my preference, and it just doesn't hit with the flavor and the recipes that we got like that either. Not to me, and everybody else seems to love what we got anyway. And we kind of touch, you know, all bases. If you got any kind of nut allergy, then you come with the oat milk. That's better. We also got some recipes made with coconut water, orange juice. You know, we don't really have anything that has too much added sugar and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm pulling up now. Like I said, it's a pretty quick ride, but I'm glad to start contenting, and I will be getting to posting some more, I guess, like loosely scripted content and videos, sharing information on like my life, things that I've been learning, things that I apply in plant-based diet, the principles that I learned, the things that I've come up with. I've created some kind of principles around what a holistic lifestyle and plant-based diet kind of looks like for me, and like the actual guiding principles that make it work all across the board for everybody. Like everybody may not have to go on a plant-based diet, but why the actual plant-based diet works is based on just laws of nature. And there are things that if you just look up and you pay attention to the world around you, to the universe around you, you'll see that the same principles that apply just in the world as the universe, as the world turns, right? Those same principles apply to using and eating and benefiting from a plant-based diet. So I'll be dropping some videos around information like that. And then talking about my lifestyle stuff too, right? I'm kind of busy and active. So I work out, I train, I run, you know, I do weights here and there. I do mostly calisthenics. I do yoga big time. So, you know, I'm sharing a lot of that stuff, you know, and in a men's point of view on health, wellness, and nutrition, not from a personal trainer point of view, right? Because there's not a lot of men in the nutrition space. So I'm a certified nutritionist. I forgot to say that. It's something that just like comes and goes. Since 2018, when I was opening my juice bar, I got certified as a holistic nutritionist, right? So I can understand more about just plant-based food, medicine, stuff like that, right? So so yeah, that's another part of the reason why I decided to go all in on becoming a holistic, a plant-based coach and nutritionist, plant-based diet and lifestyle coach. That's what I call it. So yeah, I actually use my certification to a certain degree. This is bad. That's bad. But yeah, so I just pulled up. I just parked. I'm about to go into the cafe. You guys will see me chop it up and post and share some of it here in this video. But yeah, welcome to Harcum Holistic, episode 0. I'm about to go open up my cafe. I'm out.